Guys just want any deal that gives you more funding as soon as possible.
Yeah, hello, Kelly. Yeah, at this point, the fund has run dry. Small businesses have no options out there. So it is paramount that Congress get this done immediately, replenish those funds, because there's nowhere else for small businesses to go.
You guys today issued a 10-point legislative plan that you say is essential for the survival of small businesses. And there's some really interesting stuff in here. First of all, you think you need at least $400 billion more dollars, and that half of that should be earmarked for companies with less than 20 employees. Lengthen the 8-week window for forgiveness, you're saying. Other stuff in here as well. I mean, allow people to try to hire in good faith, even if they can't. You say they're going to be competing with more generous unemployment benefits. You're learning a lot about what these small businesses need right now.
We are. We've talked directly to about 20 to 30,000 small business owners over the last 3 to 4 weeks, and we're getting a lot of information back from them. What we're finding with the loan program is that many of the smallest businesses, those under 20, are having a difficult time getting their paperwork processed, getting the loan application started through lenders. So we think it's imperative that not only does Congress appropriate another $400 billion for the program, but that they reserve $200 of that for the smallest business out there to make sure that they have the opportunity to apply and get help.
You know, there was a lot of press about how some of the small businesses that applied for aid are financial companies, maybe some kinds of professional services firms that weren't as hard hit or in immediate need necessarily as the sort of Main Street small business we come to think about. That might be an asterisk if there's plenty more funding available. But if not, I imagine there's going to be a lot more blowback about who got the money and who didn't, right?
Yeah, I think so. If you talk to small business owners, they are concerned that significantly larger businesses are getting a lot of this loan program. We want everybody to get help, but really the smallest businesses are the ones that need it right now. They don't have great banking relationships with large banks. Their relationships are going to be better with community banks. That's who they're going through. It's just taking a little while, but they need that assurance that even though they may only have 2, 5, 10 employees, that they're going to get an equal chance at getting help here as the big guys.
I wonder if $400 billion more would even be enough to fill the need. If we have less than 2 million loans already out of 30 million small businesses in the country, that would suggest a number in the multi-trillions if all of them got equivalent help.
Yeah, it's a great point. The reason we are asking for 400 is because we thought the original request of another 250 would be out in another 2 weeks. I think Congress will have to take another look at this after they refund the program. Certainly, the Fed's Main Street program could stand to be tweaked a little so it helps more smaller businesses. That would be another option that right now isn't really available to a lot of small businesses. So there are other things that can be done, but yeah, that $400 billion is not going to last forever.
Why am I reading this correctly that you want the loan rate increased from 1%?
Well, we're concerned that a 1% loan rate right now will encourage some businesses who have easy credit access to the credit right now. It's a very inexpensive loan. We want to make sure that businesses that are taking that loan out really need it, that aren't just putting it away for a rainy day. That's not true across the board. But we have heard that from some of the smallest businesses right now, and that they're not getting it because those funds are being used up. So if we think that the rate was a little bit higher, that would be okay, and that would ensure that all businesses, no matter their size, get an equal shot at these funds.
That is a fascinating and counterintuitive point. Brad, thanks very much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.